Alan, I'm going to begin. I mean, you're becoming quite renowned of late for your kind of work with Disney and the voiceover work you're doing in films. I was wondering how that became to be a thing. I mean, how did that kind of relationship emerge?
I think I did Wreck-It Ralph, with Disney, my relationship with Disney. I did Wreck-It Ralph and played King Candy. And the same people who made Wreck-It Ralph were involved in Frozen, so they brought me over to Frozen. And both those movies did so well, they got a little superstitious and said, we should bring Alan into Big Hero 6. And so I played Alistair Cray in that, which was a lot of fun. And then that did well. And then it was set. Then it was the decision was there that we've got to bring Alan along because he's a lucky charm.
So you're Disney's pair of lucky pants?
Yeah, yes. I'm the luckiest pair of pants. They're tattered, because Wreck-It Ralph was a few years ago now, but they're still holding together. But
I mean, it's harder than it looks, isn't it? I mean, because you've got to find this kind of nuance in each role and have them each be different to the other. Was it particularly difficult in this case because you've got to try and find emotion in a character, obviously being a robot, is naturally sort of devoid of emotion when it comes to the way they speak?
Well, the way that we created, K2, the main thing that influenced the voice was that he was English because he was from the Empire originally, before he was he was reprogrammed by Cassian. And then the rest of it came from the script. He's kind of a boy, and he's very simple. He states it like it is, the way he sees it. Sometimes he's a little petulant. But it wasn't just a voiceover, it was a motion capture performance. So I got to be there on set with everyone, and then, you don't really think about it as a vocal performance or what you're doing with your voice beyond any character you do, even though that's probably what people are going to recognize from me. If they do recognize me at all, it'll be my voice. But the creation of the voice just came kind of organically, like any part.
Because as you said, you were around on set, and I think Diego has moaned about the fact that you kept making him laugh, and he's playing a character that is not really allowed to smile. I mean, you must have had quite a lot of fun just trying to make characters that shouldn't smile.
Yeah, it sounds like I was giving it to him, but I was giving it back to him, because when the cameras were cut, he's a very, very, I'm sure you noticed, a very funny guy. So, it was a playful set. It was a lot of fun.
Because, I mean, was there much room for improvisation? Because you always get this feel on films like Rogue One or big blockbusters that you almost have to surrender your own kind of artistic ideals. Because I guess because it's a big kind of structured movie that has to follow a kind of formula. But, I mean, it sounds like you were given quite a lot of freedom from Gareth in this instance.
Yeah, I think we all were. The lines that have my mark on them the most, they tended to be like a line that was there, and then I would take that further and make up another second half, or by the fifth take you kind of get bored, so you just change the line, but it still meant the same thing. I've read a couple plays that Alan improv'd, and I guess it's improvisation, but it's not the same thing as certain comedies where people just make up words and make up lines and make up jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. It wasn't like that. It was just finding a way through the story with different lines that came out of my brain.
And I just find, C-3PO and R2-D2 are these kind of iconic roles. And then when
Huge improvers. R2-D2 couldn't keep them on script for anything.
When I was a kid, they were my favourite characters. It must be quite overwhelming, I guess, to know there's going to be a whole new generation now of people watching this Star Wars film, and you're going to be that person to what maybe C-3PO was to you, for example. That must be quite cool.
Well, that is cool, because I'm still Anthony Daniels now. We're buddies, whatever. It's cool because I'm part of the droid clan. So if kids feel that same way about K2SO, that'll be great.
Did the droid clan ever just kind of go out for a night out, meet up once a month or anything?
Yeah, we go to R2-D2's place. BB-8's wasted. Where's BB-8? He can't get up the stairs. Leave him. We're sick of that guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey